Now at 5 on KMTV, a group of Nebraska lawmakers will determine whether Omaha will be the new home for a full-service crime lab. Right now, Omaha police are relying on different agencies to help process evidence. KMTV senior reporter Jake Wazakowski has this story. Jake?
Well, Jenny, I sat in on the executive session, and they seemed in agreement that the state should help with an accredited regional forensics crime lab in Omaha. But the question is where it will be. The top law enforcement officials in the metro and the state tell a special legislative committee this morning that they're in need of better crime lab and DNA services. They're determining if and where an accredited regional forensic crime lab should be put in Omaha. Most that testified said it needs to be accredited, shouldn't be run by law enforcement for public trust, and able to do all lab testing at one place.
What we're looking for is credibility. We're looking for full service, and by full service I mean ballistics, fingerprints, forensic DNA evidence.
Currently, OPD has UNMC complete DNA testing, while Douglas County does their toxicology, and OPD does their own ballistics testing. NSP has a new lab in Lincoln, but OPD doesn't use it much since it can take 3 months to get results, and a violent criminal could be on the loose. The Sheriff's Department feels they have enough room to house the Metro lab, but senators question public trust.
In addition to a state-of-the-art lab, another 10,000 square feet was roughed out on the top level of the building for future expansion.
Are you aware that there's a cloud of suspicion over that crime lab, the Douglas County Crime Lab?
I'm aware of a cloud of suspicion in the past, yes.
Others, including Mayor Gene Stothert, say it should be at UNMC. During executive session, the committee overwhelmingly felt they should back building an accredited regional crime lab. That could be by pledging money or in a supportive role.
Certainly all of the testimony that we heard today was that UNMC has such great credibility not only in the state of Nebraska, but also as a regional, particularly for their DNA. They've done so many things well that they have a great opportunity to put together an outstanding forensic lab.
And one senator said during that executive session that $2 million to keep the process going in the right direction is worth it. The special committee will now write a recommendation to the legislature, which will be discussed during the next session. Reporting live, Jake Wazakowski, KMTV Action 3 News.
Here's a bit of background. Back in April, the state legislature as well as the Attorney General weighed in. They were pushing for a study to see if the regional lab might be a tool to better serve the county and state. At the time, Douglas County Sheriff Tim Dunning indicated 2 labs should coexist. He was concerned the county might have to pay back $4.5 million in federal drug forfeiture money used to renovate the county lab, which is at 156th and West Maple.